Hey guys, welcome to Canuck Whisky and happy Canada Day. And this concludes our Canadian Craft Whisky Week with a banger of a whiskey as promised. This is one of my favorites.
Yes.
This is one of the most northern territory, all the way from Yukon. Two Brewers Single Malt Canadian Whiskey. Al Hansen and Bob Baxter. So two friends who started this distillery, well technically a brewery, based on their love for Yukon in 1997.
Yes.
So they made phenomenal beer. They still do make phenomenal beers. I actually had a chance to visit their brewery during a work trip, and that's exactly where and when I picked this beautiful bottle up. And I have a very short memory, and I love when my bottles carry the statement or age for me. April 2024 is when I picked this beauty up.
Wow.
Yeah.
This bottle looks amazing.
Yeah.
The packaging, they put like some motif of the map of the Yukon.
Yeah.
I love the story. A whiskey becomes great with the story of it.
Oh yes.
The story of two people on a canoe.
Yeah.
They have this adventure of making beers together.
Yeah.
They experiment with a lot of yeast strains.
Yeah.
And then in 2009, I believe,
Yeah.
they set up a distillery and everything else is history. Guys,
Oh, yeah.
these bottles fly off the shelves.
Yes, they do. And we are blessed with their release number 45. Currently, they are on their release number 48. As the video progresses, we'll talk about what's unique about the brand, how delicious it is, all the award and laurels it has won. Bhai, I'm really salivating. I'm really excited. Can we start the review? So bhai, as I said, I'm really excited. Their whiskeys are as unique as the terroir of Yukon. It is beautiful. If you've ever gotten the opportunity, you should go. You must visit the Northern Lights. Oh, the sky is beautiful. People are warm. The weather is frigid. And the whiskey is hot. So I'm really in love with that place and their whiskey. As I said, this is batch number 45. They release a few batches. Whiskey is made in small batches, and no two whiskeys are the same.
That's amazing, guys.
Yes.
That's called Canadian ingenuity. Just finding out that this is not a cookie cutter whiskey.
No.
Each barrel will open themselves up and it will be something different from the other.
And you said each barrel's open up. I want to see what this barrel has to say.
Let's check it out.
Ooh, I like that it's a synthetic cork. So at least we're not going to have to suffer with the cork breakage. And, it's going to stay intact.
Especially people are going to collect these bottles and they're going to sit for a while.
Yes.
And all of us know, all collectors know the story of collected bottles when you try to pop the cork.
Yeah. We've suffered a few incidents on the channel ourselves. But I'm glad that I saved this bottle for a special video just like today, celebrating Canada's Day.
Yes.
Canada's birthday with a special whiskey. Let me pour it in your glass, bhai.
Thank you. Wow, nice pour.
Oh yeah. The color is beautiful.
And it's all natural, guys.
Oh yeah.
The color is all natural. A little bit on the lighter side, to be honest, right?
You're absolutely right. The color is a wee bit pale, but what it doesn't do in the color, it does in the ABV. You want to take a guess?
47? Higher?
Yes.
50? 55? What are we drinking? This is gasoline level.
No, it is strong, just like our spirit. It is strong, just like our nation. It's at 58% ABV.
It's cold in Yukon, I get it.
Yes. So they definitely need solid whiskey, and this is definitely one of them. They use malted dry and malted barley to make their single malts, and the color is beautiful. I understand it's not dark, but if you look at it carefully, I see some suspended particles.
No qualms with the color at all. Nice and sticky, sticks to the top of the glass, still staying there. I believe it's going to be a nice oily whiskey. I love oily whiskeys.
Yes, same. Anything oily would yield a longer finish.
Exactly.
And I'm thoroughly excited. I do see some particles suspended. That tells me that it's non-chill filtered as well.
Correct.
So I'm thoroughly excited. Natural beer, natural whiskey. So these guys are engineers by profession and now turned artists, making delicious whiskey. Shall we know?
Time for some nose.
Yes, sir. Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it definitely tells you that I'm 58% ABV if you're not careful.
But beautiful. So floral.
Yeah.
It's amazingly floral.
It has some lager notes.
I love this fragrance.
I don't know if I know they make phenomenal beer. I tried a few IPAs while I was at their brewery and distillery.
I was gonna say that.
I'm getting some malted lagery notes. I don't know how is that possible. I've never had that in a whiskey. Floral, as you mentioned, definitely. Honey's there, vanilla's there.
Yes.
There's definitely some peppery notes. It's not as sharp or pungent.
Very, very mild wood coming through. Mild spices, maybe some stone fruit, very floral, maybe some plum.
Oh, yes. There's definitely some plum, some orchard fruits, some peaches maybe. Very fruity, very floral, very pleasant on the nose.
Yes. It has the nature of a summer whiskey.
It does.
Of it being very, very crisp in the fragrance.
You're right.
And very floral.
Yeah.
I think
coming from the coldest place in the country, they're making summery whiskey. Though, as we said, every batch is unique. They're up to batch 48. So if you love their whiskey,
we might have hit the jackpot.
Yes. Every time, make sure you buy 2. 1 for your collection, 1. Because as I said, no whiskey is the same. And if you run out of this whiskey, you're going to be sad because they can't help you. They will continue to make phenomenal whiskey, but it's going to evolve. It's going to be different. You're not going to get this whiskey again. So make sure you get on their website ASAP and get yourself
double purchases, guys.
Yes. Make sure you always buy 2 and make sure you're always signed up on their newsletter and don't miss out on their batch releases. I'm thoroughly impressed. I'm glad I waited this long for this whiskey to celebrate our country's birthday. Wow.
This whiskey does a number.
It definitely drinks like a 58% ABV whiskey. Definitely strong, definitely punchy.
Yes. It's got a burn.
Yes.
It starts from your tongue, coats it.
Yeah.
Your palate is nicely coated. The fragrance in your nose, and then the burn down your throat. It's telling a story, guys. When whiskeys come with a legacy, a story, like 2 friends get together, they put their heads together, and then they start a business. And when a business is as exciting as a whiskey,
it's a passion project that is yielding amazing results, bringing laurels to Canada, making us proud, bringing gold medals left, right, and center. This is such a delicious whiskey.
Nice pepperiness.
Oh yeah, as soon as I took a sip, I'm getting the peppery note that you had mentioned, the honey, the vanilla, the floral notes are still very persistent. The oiliness is definitely coating my tongue, and I'm still getting that lagery note, as if the beery note.
The reminiscence of like that IPA.
Yeah.
The
hoppy note.
Yes, exactly. Right.
It's very delicious. I just can't wrap my head. How did they do it? Then, I mean, they're engineers who are passionate about whiskey, brewing, and distilling. I'm not questioning their intent or their ability. This is just phenomenal.
This is science, guys. Whiskey takes a long time to master.
Yes.
Everyone is in this business. Everyone is trying to pull out something.
Yes.
But try to come out with something unique and to say that each of my batch is going to produce something unique. Right?
Yeah.
And then nailing it with like a high ABP. Yeah. Right? Like the whiskey is not pungent at all.
No.
It is vaporous.
Yes,
it gives you the nice little burn.
Yes.
In the nicest way.
Yes.
It is not the burn. Let's call it the cozy warmth.
Yes, it's definitely cozy based on Yukon standard.
Correct.
So it definitely tells you, it definitely warms you up instantaneously. As I said, it's 58%, so it does have that warmth and heat about it, but it's warming. It's cozy, as you said. And before we go any further, let's talk about the pricing and availability. So this amazing whiskey is definitely available in the local government stores, government liquor stores in Yukon, Alberta, and BC. But the best part is, as I mentioned, you can get on their website. They'll ship it to you door to door. Make sure you sign up for their newsletter. This beautiful batch 45 was $179. And as I said, I was lucky enough to be in the distillery the day after they released it. So unless you're traveling there and you're planning to get lucky every time you go there, I suggest get on their website, sign up for their newsletter. As I said, they're up to batch 48. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's $138. And their whiskeys pack a punch. And it punches way above its weight class. If you think $138 for artisanal whiskey, rare whiskey from the Yukon, that is so delicious, is high or is expensive, I humbly request you, go try it. It'll change your mind. We've tried a lot of great whiskeys during this whole week. This is definitely unique, definitely comes from a place that is not easy to get to, nor cheap by any means. This is delicious. If you love the North, it doesn't get any better than this.
I would teeter to say that it's a long finish whiskey.
I agree. I definitely agree. And the beauty is, we've been talking, swirling the glass, and by the second and the third sip, it gets even better.
Yes.
Now there is zero burn. I don't feel any punchiness or the burn from the ABV. Now it's just warm, cozy, and toasty. I'm so thoroughly excited.
When you say toasty, I feel some bread in it too.
Maybe because they use malted rye.
Yes.
So maybe that's what it is. And given that we're so used to drinking malted barley stuff, maybe that's the note I'm getting.
Yes.
And as I said, I'm still reminiscing the beautiful IPA I had at the brewery.
Very, very creamy.
Oh yeah, definitely. Bhai, before we go any forward, how do you want to taste this amazing whiskey? Ice or water?
This is a great sipping whiskey.
Indeed.
Let's put it in a thick glass.
Done.
Throw a splash of water and see how this whiskey
Music to my
itself.
ears. Let's do it. Cheers to you, my bhai. Cheers to you guys. Thank you. You've been supportive. Thank you for tuning in, coming back and watched all of our 11 videos to celebrate Canada Day. As we said, today is Canada Day, so this concludes our Canadian Craft Whisky Week. Hopefully you enjoyed this presentation. We worked really, really hard with these amazing brands and our co-presenters to create this content for you. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please let us know in the comments.
Guys, we review whiskeys from all over the world.
Yes.
And we have a great time.
And we are definitely not done with our beautiful Canadian whiskeys. So we'll continue to drop in amazing Canadian whiskeys time to time. So make sure you're subscribed. As Bhai said, make sure you like the channel, subscribe to our channel, and write us comments and let us know what do you think, what do you like, and we will make sure we bring it to the channel and review for you guys.
Yep.
Right? So
let's get on with the tasting.
Absolutely, can't wait.
Oh,
wow!
This went so smooth.
A splash of water is all it needed.
Yes.
The
release the oils.
Absolutely,
right there, right?
it did. Now the sweetness is accentuated. I'm definitely getting that honey. The vanilla is there. The pepperiness is there. The burn, as we were talking about, has mellowed out. It is so tamed right now. They have 4 predominant categories: classic, peated, special batches, and innovation or special releases. This is the classic, and we are in love with it.
Yes.
I can't wait to see what their peated does or their special
I really love peated.
Same.
I know you
Yes.
do peated whiskeys.
I love every type of whiskey. Sorry. They are 2 engineers, passionate about alcohol, and they have hit the nail on the head.
Yes.
And with the right amount of force and inertia. Sorry, I had to throw some terms. This is amazing.
This is momentous.
This is, very nice. I like that. So, bhai, one more sip. Although we can't keep our glasses down, we've been sipping on it regularly. One more sip. And
one more sip and I will score this whiskey.
Done and done. Oh,
I will
so
score
good.
this whiskey 79.
79?
79. It's a monster score for this whiskey.
Yeah.
It has no age statement, gentlemen.
No.
Right? It is a unique whiskey. I love the floral notes, the full body of the whiskey, the long finish, and all natural color.
Non-chill filtered.
Non-chill filtered,
Yes,
right?
absolutely. I agree with what you're saying and your justification. This is definitely a solid whiskey. Punches way above its class. Yes, it's a wee bit pricey, but I think coming from a unique place with the hardship in the weather and the resources, it takes a lot of time and effort to make whiskey. And this is definitely delicious. It has all the right notes. The punchiness is there, and I'm in love with that lagery note, the hoppy note that I'm getting. I'm sorry, but my score is going to be way different than yours.
Oh, wow.
My score for this punchy, kick-ass whiskey is going to be 89.
Wow. That's huge.
I know we usually are very in sync when it comes to scores. I just love that lagery note, the hoppy note. I can't get over it.
He's always been a fan of the IPAs and the lagers and everything.
Yeah.
So I know where you're coming from.
Yeah.
And it is so close to there. It's so reminiscent to that flavor.
The citrus, the floral notes. It's like drinking an IPA in a stronger version and a stronger form. Although IPAs are pretty strong, but I just love it. And this amazing whiskey concludes our Canada Day Craft Whisky Week. And as I said, we just wanted to make sure that we bring something exclusive, something strong, just like our country, on the final day, celebrating Canada's birthday. So hopefully you liked our presentation. You came and enjoyed every day. If you didn't, just make sure you go check out the links on the description below and check all the exclusive videos celebrating Canada with their exclusive whiskeys every day.
Well, that's been our time, guys. Happy Canada Day.
Happy Canada Day. See you in the next one.